8, specifically until Java 7, the Java functions or methods were restricted to being defined only within a class. To call any function in previous Java releases up to Java 7, you typically require an instance of a class or the class itself. This means you need to create an object of the class to invoke its instance method, and the static methods could be invoked with the help of class. Designed to support functional programming paradigm in Java. The single abstract method within the functional interface is often called the functional method, and it serves as the signature for the lambda expressions or method references associated with that interface. The at function interface annotation is used to explicitly declare an interface as a functional interface, though it is not mandatory to mention that as a at functional using at function interface, as like how we used to do it for us override. It is just to mention it as for not having to add another method in the function interface. We used to put at function interface so that always the particular interface will have only one abstract method. The function interface is also called single abstract method SAM interfaces. In a function interface, you can have any number of default and static methods in addition to the single abstract method. These default and static methods are allowed because they have an implementation and don't affect the functional nature of the interface. I shown here some of the built-in function interfaces introduced in Java 8. Some of these interfaces are runnable, comparable, consumer, predicate, function, supplier. Now we can see some of the examples of function interfaces. I am describing a scenario where I annotated a shape class with at function interface in Java. When an interface is marked with at function interface, it's a signal to the compiler that this interface should have exactly one abstract method, enforcing the function interface contract. If you attempt to add a new abstract method to an interface annotated with function interface, the compiler will indeed generate a compilation error, and as it violates the rule of having only one abstract method in a function interface. In this example, if you add a new method like, for example, resize, you will receive a compilation error stating that the interface is not a function interface because it contains multiple abstract methods. The same is the case if you try to remove the existing abstract method draw. You will receive a compilation error stating that the interface is not a function interface because it has no abstract method. This is a safeguard to ensure that the interface remains functional. If you have a vehicle class that is not annotated with at function interface, but you want to use it as a function interface, that is with a single abstract method, you can do so without the annotation. The at function interface annotation is not strictly necessary for an interface to be functional. It serves as a helpful indicator but is optional. If you add any new abstract methods or remove the existing drive method, the interface is no longer a functional interface and the Java compiler won't report any compilation issues in this case. Thanks for watching my video. Please follow my page and subscribe and support me.